Ever since the Taliban took over Afghanistan, there have been numerous attacks against civilians and particularly against Taliban members themselves. Since its violent takeover, the hardline Islamist regime of the Taliban has been fighting an invisible enemy, the Islamic State Khorasan. Further experts have said that the tactics being used by ISIS-K in recent months resemble those used by the former guerrilla Islamist insurgents themselves. Both the Islamic State and the Taliban are hardline Sunni Islamist groups. They differ rather bitterly on their strategy and the salient details of how to go about practicing Islam. On Tuesday, at the main gate of a military hospital in Kabul, 25 people were killed when an Islamic State Khorasan suicide bomber detonated himself, allowing 5 other ISIS-K attackers to storm the premises and rake up even more casualties. The Taliban's much-touted Badri special forces deployed via the roof of the hospital at least 20 minutes late. Hamdullah Mokhlis, the commanding officer of the unit, throwing all caution to the wind, reportedly decided to join the men of his detachment. While they were conducting the operation, the SF commander, who was also a member of the Haqqani network, eventually became the most senior Taliban figure to have been killed since the insurgent movement seized Kabul. The ISIS Khorasan have claimed 4 mass casualty attacks since the Taliban takeover, including suicide bomb blasts targeting Shiite mosques. But to the familiar or to the unfamiliar eye, there is virtually no difference, at least visually, in what sets apart a Taliban gunman deployed on the streets of Kabul to an Islamic State fighter who has come from the hinterlands. According to local sources, the bulk of the Taliban's men keep the same facial hair and largely wear similar clothing. Our correspondent Anas Malik has this report.